Suck in my gut and get the wheel in there. See how I'm doing. That's better. Can pause that window. Down a little. Ovo to say I'm live. That window. Pause that window. Get in the truck. Drive to pick up our cargo. It's 6:03 in the morning. Checking that I realized I was a little wide on that corner. Okay. I said before, I love the detail in this map. Little houses, need of a paint job. Shops. Pick up my cargo soon. Cough and clear my throat. I think it's just down in here. It's by the port. So. What are you doing here, Mel? Sort of drag out of bed this early, but yeah, we're getting cargo. We're going to continue exploring Russia. We're heading up eventually to Moscow, and then points north. Resting. Wherever we're not going, we're not going. Oh. And light change. Thank you. Oops, 40 here, so. And light not changed. Yamaha? Oh no, it's something else across there. And various pickup points, 50% off, it said. And taboo. Not taboo, though. Whatever those letters they are, probably different. Caramel. Red light and green. Quiet in the town in the morning. Not a lot happening here. Good. Good. Gotta turn left up here. Okay. I'll keep that in mind to make sure I'm in the left lane, not the right lane, because I'm in the wrong lane. Went for a walk down to the beer store. Little jaunt. Got a coffee now, but at some point it will be happy hour. Oops. And that was me driving over the curb there. Click on. Oh, there's media in that building. Bids. Oop, no, I want the screenshot button. Anybody here? Nobody here but us chickens and pickup points. Hopefully it's here. Hey buddy, have pipes? Ah, that pipe's right in front of me. Probably my load. Truck? Yes, the pipes. Tubes, sorry. The difference. Don't know. Ah, hello Chris. How are you doing, my friend? Are you still snowed in down there? We're not snowed in, we're trucked in. We're protested in. Okay, so I want to go to a little place. Oh, do I drive into town, Bob? Probably not. Have I forgotten to get repaired 27 times? I have forgotten to get repaired times. Why? Why is it every time I'm... So I wonder if they're parking it. I'll be right back. Just let me look, see what's happening. No, the trucks were not parking on the parkway to sleep overnight, run their engines, and toot their air horns occasionally just because it's a protest. No, they were heading either downtown or back out somewhere, so just passing by, making noise. So, oh, you got snow. Yeah, Maryland got over 12. I think, yeah, Boston got a whack of it too. we've been pretty good here. Okay, so there's a repair place right there. So let's get fixed. Yeah. Do that. We'll yeah, we'll go out and we will just turn right out of here. Well, actually, what I need to do, oh, we can't get there from here. Oh yeah, turn left and then I'll turn right. Okay. Yeah, so many loud trucks, many loud trucks. The hundreds and hundreds of trucks, transport trucks, some with trailers, some not, all in downtown Ottawa. City is in a gridlock. Hey, Gaming Kidney. Hello, Gaming Kidney. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to my stream. It's it's a quiet-ish Saturday. And I say quiet-ish because it's quiet in the game and it's quiet in the city, except for downtown, where the city is full of transport trucks and people walking up and down the street having a party. Yep, yep. It's about vaccine mandates. It's about the requirement that truckers. It's about the requirement that truckers must be vaccinated to come back into Canada. Where am I from? I'm from Ottawa, the nation's capital, and currently host for the quote unquote freedom convoy. So, okay, let's repair this. Dang. So yeah, they wanted the initial demand was they wanted to be treated different than other people supply chain, and they did not want to have to be vaccinated. But now they're extending that to all vaccine related mandates, distancing, masking, all that. So, and their demands are that the Governor General, who is largely a figurehead, and the Senate, which is just one of the, like the American Senate, is just one of the governing bodies, that the two of them get together and repeal all mandates, all vaccine related mandates. Which is too bad, because they're in a zero-sum game. They're in a lose-lose situation, because they don't understand how the government works. Those two parts of the government don't have the authority to do that. And even if they did, they wouldn't do it. And a lot of the mandates are provincial. So it's like asking Biden to repeal a whole bunch of state laws. Well, he can't. So, I don't know. I feel sorry for them in a way, because I sense their frustration, but they're not going to get anywhere doing this, and they're just going to all eventually go home. Everybody's going to be angry on both sides. The city of Ottawa is going to hate them, because it's not our problem. It's the city of Ottawa. We're not the government. The government's not going to do anything about it, and they're going to go home. So, where can you buy this game? You can buy this game very cheaply on Steam, my friend. ATS and ETS2. ETS2 is ETS2 is the better version, I think. Unless you really want to drive in United States, Canada, Mexico. I would advise that you buy ETS, European Truck. It's on Steam and it's cheap. You need DLCs to give you mods that give you extra maps. I'll show you the coverage. The one I'm driving, RusMap, is a free mod that somebody wrote. But I am here. I am here in RusMap. RusMap is added on this chunk here. The map itself has. I've also got Pro Mods, which is added on chunk down here. Some of this. Added some Ireland. Pro Mods has added Iceland. So Pro Mods is, well, it's free. I think you pay them €1 to get a easy download. So check it out, my friend. And there's multiplayer too. There's multiplayer that works now. And there's an in-game chat. Cool, pretty cool. I felt like driving in Russia. I guess inspired by these truckers who have come to Ottawa in what they call a freedom convoy. They say they're fighting for our freedom, for my freedoms, and the freedoms of my children. Meaning, no. I'm sure any of my viewers living in Eastern Europe or China or Paraguay, or no Paraguay, but Nicaragua, various places like that, would have a different idea of what it means to fight for freedom. But so back to this map, the detail that the RusMap people have done is quite interesting. You know, little houses and I don't know, they throw in this little truck there. They've got that whatever it is on the right there. A nice variety in shrubbery and trees and grass and signs, which are all in Russian and I'm sure mean all sorts of things. That's the sign for leaving a place. I know, but that's a fact that is not relevant to the argument of these people. So I just don't bother anymore trying to argue with them. Just ignore them. If they persist on my on my Facebook, I just block them. I don't even unfriend them, I block them. I like the various mods that have done on this map over the years. They're really nice. There's a lot of good simulation games out there. This Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, Farming Simulator. Some train sim ones too that aren't quite as good, but strange little tower right there. Oh, and we're heading up here apparently. For some reason. Ooh, I never looked to see what this trailer does. I see a cloud of dust. I suspect this is not a self-steering trailer. Oh, and the wheels are way at the back too, so better watch this sucker. Where are we going? Map. We are going the right way, are we? Yeah. Just starting on the right. Oh, okay. So do we need to go into Tambov? No, but we're dropping off here. Hopefully you can get a cargo from there. I'd prefer to not go back. Looks like it, I think. Oh, there's lots of tab off. There's 1, 2, those C things, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. That thing. Where we'll be dropping at. That will tell me. That thing. That's where we're dropping. So as long as we pick up a cargo from there, we'll be cool. I've added Jazzy Cats. Heavy haul. Overweight, I think it's the overweight trailers package or something. So it is that. Do we have any lights on? There we go. How we doing, Mel? Mel stares off into space. He's thinking. Smart kid. We don't talk a lot. Fine by me, fine by her. Really appreciate something in the scenery. Something in the... Oh, sorry, Mel. Something in the bumps all over the place. And yeah, if she has an online advertising consulting firm, so if she has a problem, question, whatever, solution, she'll chat with me about it sometimes. That's my opinion. So, and another rough bit of road. Let me just turn this in. Put it there. Put that. Sure, even more there. Resonance. Surface bumps. And a bit of retarder there just to slow it down. Well, those are nice little flowers, whatever the hell those are. Oh, I can feel it too much in the steering, so I dial that back a bit. How am I feeling? I'd restarted watching Third Rock from the Sun. I'd really enjoyed it years ago. And it was on Netflix. And I got most of the way through the first session, and then I went, a couple of days ago, I went to log on, and the next one, it's gone. They pulled it. Or whatever agreement they had expired on the 28th of January, whatever. Shit. I'll be back again somewhere. Still. gas? Nah, we're good. So, what's our time? Our time is... ...6 hours. 3 minutes to the hour, which is... Sorry, I'm trying to compensate for that big ass end there. Is 6 times 3 is 18, so 18 minutes we'll be there. Crank up the speed, and we'll probably just get going, and we'll have to slow down again. But it's a lovely day in the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers. In other news, it looks like Boris Johnson is heading for, I don't know, heading for disaster. There was an independent, supposedly independent person did a study, and the police didn't take part in it, and then they took part in it. Now parts of it redacted and delayed and stuff, so it looks like the independent study is going to be delayed until it looks good enough. And Johnson, in the meantime, has released all mandates, all restrictions in England, the United Kingdom. They're all gone. Figures it's okay. Now their hospitalization numbers are still through the roof. But his reason for doing it is scandals in the poll have killed his ratings, so he needs something positive. So if he tells everybody, you don't have to worry, you can all nobody has to wear his masks, you can all go to restaurants and pubs and kiss and hug and lick each other's face and stuff like this, people will love him for it. So I tell people who are disenchanted with politics that no, they should get involved, try to make a difference, you know, support somebody. But then I see what some of the politicians do, and well, maybe not. Whoa, we got a diamond we can go through if nobody cuts in front of us. There's a cafe on the right. Not that I could tell from the sign, but the knives and forks were a clue. And Spotify. So Joe Rogan is on Spotify making bags of money because of his controversial podcasts. And apparently podcast likes making money because even though they're controversial, they're not going to take them down. Neil Young has pulled his catalog, and Joni Mitchell has pulled her catalog. Neither of which are huge, but my sister pulled her membership, so I have to think about that, you know. I have Spotify Music, and I think I pay $9 a month or something. I can also get YouTube Music and pay $9 a month. I've also got, and Google, I mean, Google owns YouTube. YouTube has streaming and TV, so Although I do look at that apartment building on the right. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that terribly lovely? Look how dirty it is. And yeah. He's a jackass, but he sells. He sells advertising. Oh, um, that's the point. That's interesting. My Google getting all excited. Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds. Something went wrong with what? Oh, something I said must have been returned. They must have thought I said hey there, and they must have thought that I added the Google name to that, and then they're like, oh, me? Not you. But maybe I'll look into Google. Not that. Not that Google/YouTube is much purer than Spotify. The Google motto years ago was "Do no harm," but okay. The light there, finally. Just had the light. I love the way the people park in this game. They're sort of not parking. We'll just park along the side of the road here. Stop on the curb. No, I imagine there's. Oh my God! Would you shut up, Google? I imagine there's a lot of demand here for front end alignment. Got tubes. Do you want some tubes for your river? No, we're good. Okay, got tubes. Not sure what these tubes are for. They're tubes. Almost look like long jointed pipes that they would use for sewage. Whoa! Try not to break them. So a nice walk down to the end of the street. It's about 1,400 paces, steps. About 1,400 steps to the beer store. It's not bad. Got 4 cans of Belgian Moon. Nice pale wheat beer. Threw it in my backpack. Back home. It was minus. I think it was minus 10. Feels like minus 17 with the wind. There was a bit of a breeze, but I zipped up my hood and I was fine. Nobody coming? Nobody coming. Nobody's ever coming at those. Okay, so Tambov, get off down the highway. So the other thing one of the many things I like about this region, RusMap, aside from the fact that it's very scenic and they do a great job in the villages and stuff, is that it's most of it, all of it, is 2-lane highway. Not a big 4 or 6 or 8 lane autobahn, so that's nice. It's hot in here, you know. I'm gonna have to. Nicely done, buddy. I've got my long johns on from when I went outside, and a wool jacket. That's nice. It's just a pile of sand that somebody's left there for a previous or an upcoming repair job. Or maybe the farmer dumped it. Maybe they dumped it so the farmer could put it on his field. Maybe the farmer dredged it out of somewhere so he could leave it. Who knows? So let's find a spot to pull over. Keep our eye open, but seems to be a highway to hell. Well, a highway with no obvious places to pull over. Almost here. It's a bit of a paved shoulder, but that's nice. On the left there, whatever the hell that is. Oh, see, I could have pulled in there, maybe. But well, let's just pause here. I'll be right back. Don't go away. mute here. Okay, break's done. And to get up, stretch my legs. Oh, everybody just sat behind me. Okay. Fine then. I was watching somebody today, and he has a thing called Super. He was on YouTube, and YouTube has a thing now called Super Chat. Where if people want to support you, I guess you set it up. I don't know, they give you 5, 10, or 20 bucks, which just seems a lot. I'd do like 1, 2, and 5 if I could, but even then, I think I gave this. So they gave this guy $5, and I think YouTube, I think, took 64 cents out of it. Hey, Jesus, how are you doing? So, so I was talking about super chat. So this guy that was watching, what a super chat does is it highlights your comments in the chat then for a period of time, depending on how much you paid for the super chat. So your chats are all like, yeah, highlighted. So interesting. I mean, that would only work if I was exclusively on YouTube. Right now, I'm restreaming on multiple platforms, but. We're doing good here, Jesus. We're driving in Russia still. I'm driving on RusMap. I really like this map. Something about a forest there. You know, I've always been intrigued with Russia and the Russian language, and I was wondering. Now, I have a couple of friends that are Russian. Be fun to be able to talk to them in Russian. I don't know. So it's cold here in Ottawa. It's coolish. We'll do a weather thing. We have weather in Ottawa. Ooh, that's an open field. It is -11. The wind is 3 km, so that's not a lot. We are forecast to have some snow. Strangely enough, I talked to my sister in Toronto. I looked on Wednesday. They were supposed to get up to 10 centimeters, and Wednesday we're supposed to get up to 3 centimeters. So usually what happens is they get a storm, they get a bit of it, then we get the same storm later on with twice as much, but I'll have to look on the radar. It's coming up from another direction, I guess. It may be the edges of the cyclone winter bomb or whatever that hit Boston and area. Oh. So I went for a walk, and then we went down to the beer store. Wanted to see if there was a lot of trucks down there, or any trucks, and as part of the protest convoy, I was thinking, well, maybe, you know, it's close to the parkway, although they probably don't know that it's there. But no, seemed quiet. There's quiet fields here. Coming into something. Coming into a bit of construction. Okay. Yeah, just park your truck there, and you guys stand there by the side of the road and just rooba. Nobody doing anything. Am I going into Tamboy? I am not going into Tamboy. I could go up to Tamboy just to see what it looks like. I could, but I won't. That thing, it looks like a big IKEA, some sort of forwarding warehouse. So I subscribe to our local CBC Gem, which supposedly lets me watch a number of programs, including news, but it doesn't let me watch the ongoing streaming news, so I canceled it. I think I might just go with CTV. It is not the public broadcaster, but is supported more by advertising, and it can afford to do more things. So I'm wondering if I need to dump Spotify because of Joe Rogan. I'm sort of a fair weather protester. I don't want to cut off my nose to spite my face. If I drop Spotify in protest and now I'm unable to listen to music anywhere, that'd be annoying. Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, which gives me access to some music. My understanding is Google/YouTube has YouTube Music. And they, I think, do a curated list, depending on your listening patterns. And I think they also, if need be, link you to a music video. So, and I think they have a free version you can start with. So I think I've convinced myself to try that. Spotify's got this nice friends thing on the right that shows you what your friends are listening to. It's okay, but I don't really care when it comes down to it. Probably because they don't have any real friends, so. Serious looking street lamps there. Must really want to lighten this up, brighten this up. Okay, now single ones, double ones by the bridge though, maybe more safety. I don't know. How's the gas? I could get gas. Good signal when I do that too, I guess, but I didn't. Because I think tank is at. Where was my tank? Oh, a third. See, it looks a lot worse up there in the display. Looks like it always looks like you're down to a quarter. Oop, fine. All those cars just waiting to run out in front of me. Okay, we're rolling again, Mel. I watched some of the protest convoy coverage off and on today, and listened to some of the some of their chatter off and on today, and then I stopped. Took some screenshots off and on today, pictures out my window. I don't think they're stand up here. Oh, no. Oops, sorry. There's nobody there. Oh, this is my drop-off, I believe. guy was somewhat difficult. Oh, tubes. These are the guys that want the tubes. Got your tubes. Somewhere. Interesting. I got your tubes, okay. Oh, there it is, right there. That thing. Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge to get into. Thanks a lot, buddy. Luckily, even though this looks like soft sand, it's not really soft sand, so that's good. Just hang out the window and look. I think I'm better up like this. Yeah, although that wasn't bad, you know. I think I just need to go more like that. I really overcorrected. Yep. And like that. Getting there. Getting there. Hey, Andreas. Andreas. Welcome, Andreas. Give me a green, give me a green, give me a green. There we go. Hello, my friend. Well, let's carry on here. Cargo. So we want something from here. Where is here? Let's look at the map first and see where all here is. Come on. That one, that one, that one. Okay. Where am I from? I am from the current destination of the Freedom 2020 convoy. I am from Ottawa, Canada. Okay, so let's see what we can get from here for a job. Freight market. So from here, yes, so this place, this is where I'm at here. So that, or an excavator. Ooh, excavator would be good. 10 tons. 10-ton excavator would be primo. How do we do that? Oh, it doesn't look like an excavator. But we'll take it. That is GPS. Oh, and where's the excavator? It's that thing there. That little thing. So it's not... It's interesting. Is that what we're going to take? That little thing? And I could. I'm not, you know, I'm not being snobbish or anything, but... Like an excavator. That's the excavator. This is a little, yeah. It's a couple of little excavators, right? I mean, they're okay. They're cute. Thank you very much. Thank you for popping in. I have a lot of fun with my streams. I've started a number of years ago. I was playing games, and my son was streaming. He says, "Why don't you try streaming?" So I did. Well, he doesn't stream anymore, but I've much surpassed anything he used to do. Oh, so this is the excavators, but these little mini guys. Cute, eh? Okay, I think it's happy hour somewhere. So if it's all the same to you, I'm gonna get myself a beer, and I'll be right back. Okay. Belgian Moon, Belgian White. Belgian style wheat ale. It's quite nice. Nice light taste. It's white, not light. I think it's still 5%. 5.4%. Whoa. I get looped and fall off my chair. And it appears to be raining. I had got distracted by what was happening on the parkway by my place. It looked like they were there were a few trucks coming down the parkway, and it looked like the RCMP had stopped them. Stopped by each one, and the next one, the next one. I'm wondering if they're telling them to keep going. Don't stop by the side of the parkway for the night, because they did that last night. Ran their engines, tooted their horns, and just near my building and just backing onto the parkway is an embassy. I believe it's the Indonesian embassy, and the embassy definitely has the ear of the city. The parkway is National Capital Commission. It's federal land, and it's policed by the RCMP. And I'm pretty sure an embassy has a direct line. They don't wait until Monday to make a call. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Andreas, and thank you everybody who's following, viewing, cheering, chatting, lurking. Keeping me company in my travels around the countryside. Taking a break from farming, and I'm truck driving. I'm not even construction. We should slow down here. Let me check on the map. Let's see where we're going on the map here. Let's all check on the map. Of course you'll let me. So let's go through here. Let's go through Kelowna. Whatever this place is, Kelowna. Yeah, let's go up here. Whatever this place is, let's go here. Oops, that's interesting. Why are you making me do that, game? How about if I go here like this? Is that good? Yeah, and then what? Then we go up here? Yeah, we're good. Okay. And then we're going to go through downtown Moscow. And once we get out of downtown Moscow, we go through Klin. We go through Tver. Maybe we'll do another detour through Tver. Vishny Volochyok. Vishny Volochyok. So Vishny Volochyok, and after we got through Vishny Volochyok, we're here, dropping it off to the same kind of thing. Another building supply, perhaps. And then once we get there, I think I want to take something up through here and explore these things. Some of these things. Eventually get up here, across here, to. Yep, we can go that way. To what are these places? Hammerfest or Honningsvag. If you go to Kirkins, interesting too, actually. Maybe I'll go to Kirkins, because if you go to Kirkins, there's another bonus. You get on a ferry ride and you go to an island. Hidden on this island is the seed bank. The International Seed Bank for to preserve seeds for, after the apocalypse or whatever. It's underground, temperature controlled. It's really cool. Well, we'll think about that. Oh, and it's definitely foggy, isn't it? And it's 1804. It's interesting too because in this map, it the farther north you go, the longer the day gets, right? The summer. That's how it works. Which reminds me, I was looking through the stories that I have drafted over the years that I haven't finished, and one of them depends a lot on astrophysics for the world building. And I might have to just cheat on some of it. I want a world that has basically where the summer is, I think a world where the summer, spring to fall, all the 4 seasons, winter is 20 years. So it has to have 80 years, an 80-year period around its sun. For an 80-year period around its sun, the sun would be too small. Or the sun would be too faint for it to be warm. Is it's not really dependent on the mass of the planet or the sun. The orbital period, like how long it takes a planet to go around the sun, is pretty well a function of how far it is from the sun. The farther the planet, the longer the period. So something in close might take a few months, and something out far, I want it to take probably 80 years. Because my idea is that there will be a 20-year long winter that is too cold for people to survive. So what they have to do is they have to restart the colony every spring using saved eggs and sperm and automated equipment. Which means they have to kill everybody off every fall. So it's kind of a dark concept, but oh, that was cool. A pigeon come in and actually, I heard it clunk against. Make sure. Let me just make sure he went clunk and went outside and not clunk inside on the floor of the Don't go away. Okay, so it looks like the pigeon that landed on my, or whacked into the window, then tried to fly off and got tangled up in the fishing line I've got across at the balcony railing level, and part of it got unhooked, so I had to hook that back up again. So that was exciting. I'll have to look at it in the morning. Can't do much at night in bare feet. Well, exciting for me and exciting for the pigeon, I guess. Birds sometimes get attracted to like a lit window. And it's a pigeon too, they're not very bright, right? Ooh, my toesies are cold though. It's minus 10, feels like minus 15. Snow on my balcony. I should shovel it away right outside the door so that every time I step out to have a look and see what's happening with trucks and that, I don't step into the same bloody snow. I just thought of that after stepping into the same bloody snow for about 4 days, so I can be pretty smart when I need to be, just not today. So we're driving into the setting sun, but it is, well, we're south of Moscow, but we are still, you know, north on the world. And it's almost 20, so almost 8 o'clock. I'm not sure what the latitude of Moscow is compared to where I am here. I mentioned a show that I was watching the other day and I couldn't remember the name. It's called Pagan Peak. Pagan Peak. It's on Trovo.com, I guess, which is a streaming site that specializes in licenses for the. This is no help for my European viewers, but it helps. It's licenses for North American market only, which means it's easier and cheaper for them to do it faster. So they specialize in a lot of European noir type films. In this case, this is a collaboration. It's a Austrian and German detective collaborating on a serial killer who works back and forth across the border. And of course, like many of these, one of the detectives is flawed and the other one isn't. So part of the story is about the growth how one of them will grow and one of them will not grow, perhaps. Maybe one of them will be sucked down to that level. I don't know. What's our time now? Our time is 5. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go till 6, and then I'm going to watch the 6 o'clock news. Have some supper, and then think about coming out tonight. Maybe I'll do some more driving tonight. Maybe I'll do some farming. Back on my farm, Erlengrat, also known as Bavarian Forest. It's a heavily edited Erlengrat farm, and FS22 is a lot of fun. Just needed a break. The farm I'm on is a bit of a grind, meaning that I am trying to work my way up rather than use a money cheat. I'm trying to work my way up gradually so that I can afford better and better stuff. So I think I've got it now. I've been able to. Oh, that's interesting. I bought a major piece of equipment, whatever the hell that was. So I think I'm saving, I think that was $10,000 a day lease. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're taking a detour up through, aren't we? Here. It's interesting. The road takes me up through here. Did I need gas? No, no. We're just going this way because I have no idea. That was 38 rubles a liter, maybe. Yield to that other truck that is on that exit. I'm wondering, why did I go this way? I wanted to. Oh, a nice forested area, fields, mixed farming. So this is kind of like my farming game. Supper. What would supper be? Maybe supper will be chili. I had chicken pieces, but I think they're gone. Sure. Pretty sure. Got nothing that needs to be cooked up. I've got chili that needs to be several containers of chili, celery container. I think one container anyways of my thick soup. And several containers of beans. So, oh, and a, geez, I forgot about that. I get a lasagna casserole. Yeah, except, well, that's going to take, it takes an hour anyways in the oven. It'll be 6 when I put it in. I could wait till 7 to eat, but I'd rather not. Like that fence there. So we may need to change the time till 5 maybe? I want to set time just a leap ahead in space-time continuum, but I don't want to change it to mid-morning because the days are so long. 3, 2, 1. It rains. No. Stop. Why they have us stopped? Now, some of the colors they've used here are a little too fluorescent-y. They look great in the daytime, but at night they're a little too much. Yeah, let me get my you're gonna stop me. Oh, they're on, okay. Oh, my super lights are on. So I go high beam like this. This guy will be blinded by the light and revved up like it does. You can also almost hear the generator, the alternator groan when you do that. It's like, whoa, dark. Nice bumps here, nice bumps. And lights in the farmhouses in the distance. It's quite nice, quite bucolic, is it not? And turn here. You don't have to turn. You got the right of way, but you could avoid hitting those gnarly X's. Bus stop? Something with garbage thrown in it. Those little tips, those little touches, extra touches where they give a spot and there'll be garbage strewn about. broke it down to something or other somewhere else. Shed in the middle of the field. Really tells you that this is much a labor of love by the crew. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll drive till what have I got? Oh, it's 5:48. I'll drive. Oh, wait a minute, 3 hours. So that's hours. Could drive till. Oh, it's 7:51. Oh, that's when I gotta get there. 7:51. Right now it's 22:41. Be interesting. Let's see what happens if we keep going. So 3 hours of 2:23 or 0:45. So it'll be almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Ah, you are turning that way, are you? Well, I'm turning this way, so allow me to not cut off the front of your car, but I could have because you were sitting out there across the stop line saying, I got the right of way. No, you don't really. You know, I had a neighbor whose skull was crushed by a streetcar. He was in Toronto. Didn't pay attention to the fact that there's probably a sign on the streetcar saying, you know, this car swings wide on turns, and there would have been yellow dotted lines on the road indicating where the ass end of the streetcar is going to be. He obviously didn't pay attention, and the consequence of him not paying attention is he got the side of a streetcar into the side of his head, and he was barely functional. Lived at home for a long time. The kids would bring him out, sit him in a chair, and he'd just sort of sit there and drool and sort of react to them, and they'd drive the car and chat with him and stuff like this, but minimal interaction. And it's too bad, really. And I think they ended up putting him in a home. You know, maybe his wife died and the kids put him in a home or something, or they couldn't cope, but too bad. I had lived in Toronto, so of course I knew about it. It's like, well, everybody knows that, but no. Everybody doesn't always know that. Oh, 11:30? I gotta notice here this tickling. I'm dying to reach in and yank it out. I think we're getting up to some kind of town, aren't we? Not sure what any of these signs mean, but I have on occasion translated them using Google Translate. On my phone, you just hold the phone up screen with the camera on, and the camera automatically does a translate. Be cool. How's that back end doing? That back end is doing good. slightly over the line. One step over the line. Oh, one toke over the line. Trucks again? Oh, I don't have to signal. No, it's the road. This is interesting. What the hell is this? Interesting. Cross a it looks like a bridge that's floating, but it couldn't be. Could be. It's not, but interesting. Here we've got a towboat, somebody's yacht, barge. We got all sorts of shit happening there. And then up like that, so it almost matches the road. And then, yeah, why don't we park the bus here and the taxi here? Because people are coming off the bridge and they'll be looking for a challenge. The AI is sometimes just so realistic. Meaning that the AI does such stupid things. Yep. For anybody who has driven, paid attention, even as a passenger, people in cars do stupid things. Why don't we... Now we've got it through here. Don't mind. I'm looking for a place that I can do a realistic place to pull over. That would be possibly there. That thing. Okay. Make it. We got 5 minutes to get there. Driving through the city, and there's a big churchy thing. Car, there's a car. Oh, you were going right through. Well, okay. Nice. Like the way he bounced. I mean, he had the right of way, so he probably saw me not stopping, but that's no reason to stop. If you got the right of way, then by all means go for it. Seems, I'm not sure why there are so many videos available of Russian dash cam accidents. But I'd heard that it's because the insurance is not very good insurance in Russia. So you need a dash cam to protect you against the idiots. Possible, right? Possible. Won't completely discount that. Ah, Kelowna. I thought we discovered this. Well, we're discovering it now. Another accident here to happen. Are we good? They've cut somebody off, but I am good with that. Ooh, look at that. That's cool, the way they light up the top of that. Like that. Billboard, that's not, I usually don't, I don't usually drive in these cities at nighttime, so it's entertaining to see what the houses look like. Sitting there. A gnarly thing. And there's no, here, there's nothing. Light, no indication who's on first. Ooh, take our high beams off. We are in the city. Ah, we're on another bridge. I'll lift the high beams on again. Ah, welcome Jojo's. Jojo's, welcome to my stream. I'm just finishing, but thank you for following. I'm going to have some supper. I want to finish just before 6. I want to catch the 6 o'clock news. And then, we'll be back again. I'll just hit that little thing there. Cop there. We'll just pretend that they're law-abiding. Well, except for the fact that we drove up to him with our lights. Check out the lights here we got on this, eh? Probably still recovering from blinded by the light, but hello there. So hello there. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Russia. That's interesting access for a bad. Why don't you just park your car right there like an idiot? Differential lock? Let's try a differential lock. There, we just drug our way through somebody's car. What a klutz. What a klutz. Oh, it's a garage, so I gotta buy the garage to rest. Oh, and we're not gonna do that. Well, let's just stop here and rest. So thank you very much, everybody, for viewing, cheering, chatting, following, lurking, subscribing, everything. And I will be back on later on. Or tomorrow. So take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay away from each other. Ta-ta for now.